Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading for September 26th to October 2nd. This is for Taurus, Sun and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I use a traditional Celtic cross spread. And I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to your reading and to get a lot more specific. And the reason I do this, Taurus, is because I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. Now, Taurus, listen, this week, I love it. Okay? I'm not going to lie. Great week. A lot of great, beautiful trines. Now, if you're a subscriber, you know that I leave all the key astrological dates in my description. But one big thing I want you to know is that we're in Libra season. We're full on. We're kicking out this week with that new moon in Libra. But Venus is also entering Libra. Okay? So, Sun and Venus in Libra right now. Venus in Libra. I love that. I love that. I love that. Pay attention to partnerships and relationships. Venus and Libra, that's, it's in its domicile. All right. So another great thing, and you're gonna love this, Taurus, October 2nd, Mercury finally goes direct. Okay. And so that's really great because this Mercury retrograde has really impacted me. I don't think I felt a Mercury retrograde like as hard as this one. I cannot. It's almost like every day there was like a comedy of errors, and it was to a point where I was like, I'm living in like an Arrested Development episode or something. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. So happy for that. But we still have about 5 other planets retrograde. Some of them are good. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I like some of these planets retrograde. It gives us a breather, but at the same time, we don't have the full support of 6 planets out of 9. All right, so. But again, they all start falling back into place, going back into orbit one by one throughout October. So that's really good. Lastly, I'm just going to go ahead and get started because you know that I talk too much. All right. I talk way too much. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading, for Taurus, Sun and Rising. All right. And, again, for September 26th to October 2nd. Now, Taurus, listen, like I said, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. If you want to book a private reading, you know where to find me. Secondly, Taurus, I am, listen, I love you. I love all my Tauruses. Well, you have an amazing spread. Gosh. Golly gee. Hey, listen, thank you all for your support too, because I am recovering from COVID. And it was the first time. Can you believe I went 2.5 years? 2.5 years without getting it. And then boom. Just like that. Out of nowhere. And so here I am. I'm, my voice I lost my voice for a little bit, but it's back. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Wow, Taurus, listen. Hey, hello. You did get the 9 of Cups, all right? So there could have been something that you'd been wishing for that had come true, okay? There could have been something that you had really wanted that had finally happened. There could have been something that was really beautifully amazing, all right? The 9 of Cups, I love this because at the end of the day, you see the cups, which represents emotions at the end of the day, right? And so you can see them aligned over the man's head, okay? And so that's a lot of spiritual enlightenment there, all right, when they're over the head. And so that's really great. I love, and it's coming up in your past area, and I love that it's kind of like genie in a bottle energy, right? So I love that it's moving us into this direction where you did get death in the heart of your spread, all right? So I don't want you to freak out. I don't want you to cry about this because this is one of the best cards in the deck, all right? This is amazing. It really is a transformative process, all right? Especially with the heart, it being in the heart of your spread, which is like the headline news of this week, all right? It looks like you are going to be leaving one chapter of your life and moving into another, okay? And when I say into another, a good one, all right? You see that there's there's like a dead king. You see the young people here, the common people. I mean, all it means is that death happens to everyone, right? And when I say death happens to everyone, death is literally just a point in time, okay? And when I say death happens to everyone, of course, in life, but in tarot, this is transformation. Transformation happens to everyone, and new changes, moving into a new life chapter. If you zoom out, all right, in life, if you look at your life from where you were and I don't know, a year ago, 2 years ago, not only you but your family, your best friends, everyone has gone through some sort of change. All right, everybody. It doesn't even, even in the past weeks, there could have been something like that happened at their work or that happened at home. It's, like it happens, but this is significant. This is major arcana energy here. All right, this is great. And I love that for you. And listen, you see the sun coming out on the horizon. That's such a great sign. And it's just saying you're moving in the right direction. All right. So expect that. Now, you did get the Fool in your challenge area. Now, when the Fool comes up in the challenge area, well, first of all, we love the Fool. All right. I want you to just be a little bit careful this week with possible new things that you're looking for at this new life chapter. I want you to be in control of it, if that makes any sense. All right. I want you to lead, to pave the path. Okay. The Fool, when it comes up in the challenge area, it's almost like, look before you leave. All right, look before you leave. That's all I'm just gonna say, because I talk way too much, especially when you get so many great major arcanas. Like, you have so many I can talk about. I can go like 30 minutes with each card, but just be a little bit careful now. All right, as you move forward, but I have full faith in you. And listen, remember, all of this really is just down to the 6 planets that are retrograde. All right, not having that security. I'm getting a message of health too for some of y'all. It, where is, yeah, that's your sixth house. Okay, so all that Libra energy is in your sixth house of well, it is work, and then there's health in there too. So be really careful if it's something that you have to think about with health, that involves health moving forward. Be very careful about that and keep that in mind. Now, you did get the Magician. This is great. Listen, it looks like you do want a new start. So this is really perfect. It's almost like everything is aligning in the way that you want it to go. The Magician, obviously, the first card in the major arcana is the power to manifest his dreams. He has all the tools at his disposal. You see that, right? He has the Pentacles. He has the Cups. He has the Swords. He has the Wands. It's a Magician's baton pointed to the sky, hand to the ground. The one thing that I want you to pay attention to is the hand pointed to the ground, all right? As above, so below. All those dreams that you have up there, bring them down now, all right? Bring them into your world, into your reality. I love that your head is in the right space, okay? Your head's in the right space, but with the Fool in the challenge area, just be like, remember what I said, just look before you leave, all right? Now, Knight of Wands, okay? The root of your spread. This is really fiery, okay? Knights are fire, Wands are fire. Some say that's fire coming out of his helmet, all right? This is you just being so uber proactively wanting to just get the F going, all right? This is, some of y'all are just ready. And I know that, with Mercury retrograde, it's just held us back a little bit, but I love that you've got this. I love that you got the Knight of Wands. Listen, this is charging forward with, the things, your passions and your ideas, and, even work. Everything is it's so good right now. You want this transformative experience. You can see that his tunic is covered with salamanders, lizards, if you will, whatever you want to call them. They eat their own tails. This is almost like rebirth energy here. This is great. Your future Ace of Swords, you are going to have some sort of mental breakthrough, clarity, just finally getting past this one place that you were in that you just felt like you couldn't get. It felt like not a speed bump, but a roadblock, all right? Hey, Ace of Swords, one of the most powerful aces, all right? Ace ushering in new change, new opportunities, new beginnings. Swords, the mental suit, remember that. So when I say you're going to have a breakthrough, you're going to have some huge breakthrough soon, and I love that for you. Especially for those who have felt like that, Tauruses, that you feel like you've been stuck in an area. You are going to be very unstuck soon. This is almost kind of like a dream spread. All right, let's get to your staff. Let's see what's going on here. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like and subscribe. Really helps my channel grow. And if you're a subscriber, I want to thank you so much for being here with me every week. You really make my day. Thanks so much. Okay, so King of Wands energy. I love that. Hey, this is really great. So it looks like, yeah, a lot of this does have to do with work. Okay, so Taurus is with your focus on work right now, just expect some sort of transformation coming very soon. All right, I really love all that energy in Libra right now. I love that, I love the sun in Libra. I love Venus going into Libra. You're going to love that too, okay? You're going to love that too. And remember, there's a lot of activity around partnerships and relationships, but also with your work, all of that in your sixth house. So this is really great. Just be, I call this Steve Jobs of the tarot. I call him the Steve Jobs of the tarot. He is very inspiring. He is very, everyone looked up to Steve Jobs, and he was a true leader, a true entrepreneur. But at the end of the day, this is the one king that is just so full of life, right? He's so full of joy, and he loves the people in his kingdom. I love that you pulled the King of Wands. But here's the one thing that you did get that I was like, oh gosh, Five of Wands. All right, so listen, Taurus, one thing I'm going to tell you is that even though I had like a strong reaction because this is such a great spread, I want you to know this came up in your external factors area. All right, so there could be some sort of argument this week. There could be some sort of just not seeing eye to eye with other people. Listen, at the end of the day, I want you to know this. If that should arise, I want you to be the better person and just say, y'all, this makes no sense. This argument that we're having, this, all these egos at play here. No. Let's all be cool. Let's do this together. All right? There needs to be that one person to stand up, and I want it to be you, okay? The other thing is that the reason why it's so easy for someone to do it in this situation particularly is because you can see that they are fighting, but take a closer look. They're really just swinging their wands in the air. That's all they're doing. What does that mean? It means that whatever challenge comes up, whatever argument, whatever disagreement that comes up, it's so nominal. It's so not worth your time. All right, it's just one of those like eye roll kind of situations, and someone just has to take charge. And Taurus, that is going to be you. You did get the Knight of Swords. Okay, that's your second knight. I love that. This is I don't know if you've seen the show. I make this reference all the time, but I call him Uhtred, son of Uhtred from the Last Kingdom. All right, so very courageous, very bold, just snap decisions, right? You can make that. Remember, this is the mental suit, so this is what you want. All right, you got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. At the end of the day, your final outcome, you did get the Three of Pentacles. So expect to start working with other people. I think that you want it too. I think that you want it. Yeah, I think that, listen, oh gosh, you and all your swords here. Okay, so swords and wands dominant here, okay? Excuse me. Swords and wands are dominant, but you did get the Page of Swords. Just enthusiastic, ready to go with this. You were ready for this new life chapter. You were ready to move forward. I love that, Taurus. I love that for you. All right, and you're going to in a big way, especially with the Death card in the heart of your spread. Expect the next chapter to come soon. All right, Taurus. I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me, and I will see you next week. Actually, yeah. Oh, actually, the next one is the big one, the monthly for October. I'll see you for that. All right. Thanks so much. Thanks. Bye-bye.